Hey everybody, welcome to One Flight Down Basement Beer Tastings. Today we're looking at a couple of beers from the Yukon Brewing Company in Whitehorse, Yukon. It's pretty safe to say this is probably the most northernmost beer I've ever had. Yukon Brewing. I got two beers from Yukon Brewing that I picked up at the local Manitoba Liquor Mart. Normally it's not available here. I missed the Flatlanders Beer Festival that we had here in June. I've been a few times. It's a great festival. I missed it this year, but because it's partly put on by our local liquor commission, a lot of the product that is exclusive to the event is available in select stores for a very, very limited time after the event has taken place. So I found a couple from Yukon Brewing. First time ever trying something from them. I'm going to start off with the Conspiracy IPA. Just because it sounds like it's the most straight ahead of the two I have. And the other one's not like really out there, but it's maybe a little more, I think, adventurous than the Conspiracy IPA is. So we're going to give that a try right now. Obviously, I don't have any Yukon glassware. I'm going to use my Winnipeg Jets pint glass here. So what can I tell you about this? It's a Northwest IPA. It is 6.7% alcohol. It says hoppy, grapefruit, and pine. All right. Let's pour this out, see what we got. Now, I've never heard of a Northwest IPA before, but, you know, Whitehorse is located in the northwest of Canada, so that's probably what that really means. And it's, oh, that smells nice. Yeah, but it definitely has the look of a West Coast IPA. It's not like super hazy. There's a little bit of a cloudiness to it. Look at all the carbonation activity going on there. That's what I think it was Drew from Beer for Breakfast Snacks. Beer for Breakfast Facts for no, what the Beer for Breakfast Snacks for Facts. Beer for Breakfast Facts for Snacks, I think is the name of the channel. He calls this I think like an upside down snowfall or something like that. I don't know. I that's just very cool and active. It's a very active looking beer. On the nose, definitely getting the pine and maybe a slight breadiness as well. Yeah, and even you do get a little bit of a citrus note there as well. Let's go in for a taste. That's very refreshing. Really crisp tasting. In terms of the mouthfeel, it's a bit on the creamy side, actually. Yeah, that's nice. And you can see like maybe you can't see it too well there, but the head is a bit fluffy. That kind of adds to that creaminess of it going down. I'm just gonna look up their website here. See if there's anything else they can tell me about this beer. They got a pretty big lineup of beers here. I think Stranded Sun Radler, I think, is the other one that I picked up. We're going to check that out shortly. Conspiracy IPA, if I click on that, is it going to tell me anything about the IBUs or anything like that? No, it doesn't really say that. It's got Chinook and Simcoe hops. Yeah, but it doesn't say the IBUs. But yeah, it looks like this brewery's got a pretty good selection of stuff. Like their main lineup, a lot of beers in there. They've got another part of the site here. It's Yukon Brewing Unplugged. They've got a Eldorado IPA, a Belgian Farmhouse Saison, Rye Grisette, Apricot Blanche. So I think this is getting into maybe some of their more adventurous stuff. I didn't see anything quite that exciting at our local liquor mart, but yeah, the other one I got. Well, we'll check it out in a minute. Back to this one. Let's keep going with this one first. Yeah, that is really. It's quite nice. I like the mouthfeel a lot. Just that creaminess is really really nice. But with the citrus note, it just gives it like a bit of a balance there. Like that, it's bright and refreshing, but then that creaminess just makes you want to sip it a little more slowly. Yeah, I could definitely see myself having a few of these again. Yeah, that's quite nice. All right, next up is something called the Stranded Sun Radler. It's a Radler, so it comes in at 3% alcohol, nice and light. But interestingly, it is a lemon lavender Radler. Like grapefruit Radlers are the most common one that you see. I've seen lemon ones before, a lot of different kinds of, usually citrus fruit Radlers, but lavender isn't something you usually hear thrown in on your typical Radler. So this is maybe a little more adventurous than the last one. I'm kind of looking forward to trying this. I also just want to point out the artwork on the can's kind of cool too, right? It's very northern Canada looking. The artwork is by Stephanie Ryan. I wonder if that's the same artist as the last one. No, the last one was Aaron Dixon. But again, it gives just that real northern Canada kind of flair. I also really like their tagline, which is "Beer worth freezing for." Yeah, so I mean, people complain about how cold it is in my part of the world. I'm sure in the Yukon it's a lot colder. That's you don't get much further north than that unless you're looking for Santa Claus. So yeah, let's give this a try. Sh-clook's all over the screen today. Yeah, I know. I have to bring it up eventually, right? If you want one of these sh-clook t-shirts, just check out our Redbubble link in the description for the video below. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, this looks like a Radler, all right. Nice and light. Like, look at that. Not much of a head on this, of course. But yeah, look how light that is. And very cloudy, like you can't see much through that at all. Yeah, that is. But it's like it does have kind of a lemon color to it, right? It's yellow, whereas a lot of the you got a grapefruit ones a little more pink. This is definitely looks like a lemon Radler. On the nose. Yeah, you get a. I guess that's the lavender. You get a real floral note. It almost smells like I don't know, like soap or shampoo or something. Man, but that just like that citrus in there, it makes it really inviting. Let's go in for a sip. The lemon note is really strong. The lavender is subtle, actually. I get it a bit on kind of like an aftertaste. It's on the finish. It's just there's there's a little something there. That's where I'm getting it. Up front, it's pretty much like your regular sort of lemon Radler, lemon shandy, that kind of a thing. Yeah, it gives it a different kind of a finish. Like it doesn't finish like like a shandy or a Radler usually does, like that where it's almost like you're drinking like a fruity pop beverage or something. This has like I don't know how to. It's just a very soft kind of finish to it. Yeah, and it gives overall it's a very light body. Oh yeah, now yeah, that lavender is definitely there, but it's not strong up front. And yeah, like I was saying, like the body is very, very light when you take that first sip. And then it kind of ends in just a little bit more of a creamy kind of a finish. That's interesting. Yeah, that is not bad at all. I mean, it's not my favorite Radler I've ever had, but I would definitely have this again. But yeah, it's kind of like that soft, creamy finish is just a little different than what you expect when you have that first sip, and maybe a little different than what I normally want out of a Radler. But I still like it. It's good. It's very refreshing. Yeah, and it's just a little different, right? Just a little something different about this that I don't normally get in the Radlers that I have. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. All right, everyone. That's it for this episode of One Flight Down. Thanks for dropping by the Terry Isle Basement Pub. I'll be here or on the deck or maybe out at the brewery again soon, and I hope you join me again for that. All right, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Cheers.